It's showtime. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock 100 and welcome back to more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. In the last episode, we conquered the wrath of the Leviathan Kyogre and we caught it. And then the potential end of the world. And thus we all lived happily ever after. Yay! It's time. The time has come for us to take on the gym. Yo, how's it going, Chief? To be Derek? To top of his gym with Wallace is a massive water-type Pokemon. And to make you what it was, the icy floor will hammer your progress. Between you and me, walk on each floor panel just once, that's the trick. Be careful and go for it. So basically what we need to do is... Okay. We're fine. Now, they can get a little bit challenging as you keep going. So let's do this. Okay, yeah. Is that right? Yeah. I think there's a few ways of how you could do this. I think I just watched it. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, we do have some trainers, but I think we should be okay. Double absolute sure that I'm not gonna do something I'm gonna end up regretting in the long run. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. I know that there were pros and trainers down there that had some Pokemon of interest to us, but you know what? I don't care. I'm putting this potions or something. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Wallace, the gym leader to top of this city. There's something about you, a difference in your demeanor. I think I sensed that in you. What happened inside the Cave of Origin and what you did there? How can I battle and make that all clear? Now show me the power you wield with your Pokemon. And I, in turn, shall present to you with the performance of illusions in water. And by me and my Pokemon. He seems quite flamboyant, if you ask me. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Anyway, his first Pokemon, Love Disc. Level 44 and pure water type, Swift Swim for the ability. Armed with the moves Draining Kiss, Attract, Sweet Kiss, and Water Pulse. Why would you have a Pokemon such as that? I have no idea. But then again, you are fast. Probably should. Yay! Ha! And let me guess, you have a 4-star, don't you? Oh, you have a Hyper Potion. Okay, it works even better. What I want you to do is to not hit yourself, please. Thank you. Does more damage if the Pokemon is poisoned. It's like I know these things. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Next up, Wish Cash! Level 44, water ground type, oblivious for the ability, meaning it cannot be attracted. Cash Catch! Earthquake, Zen Headbutt, Waterfall, Mud Sport. I'm gonna be a dirty boy, and oh boy. Really? I shall absorb the sunlight, and I'm gonna use it on you, damn it! Do not flinch. Do not flinch. Die! Alright, you know what? I didn't want to have to do this. I probably should have done this from the start. Give me that sunny day. And I shall rain judgment upon you. But first things first, I'm gonna heal up real quick. Can't believe that I'm having that much of a struggle against this Wish Cash. But then again, joke's on it. You use Zen Headbutt so many times, it's pretty much into the point, and for when you pretty much have been wasting your moves. I swear to God, if you flinch me again, I'm gonna have a reach for the problem. Thank God! Boom! I've been wanting to do that. Let's see here. High boost is level 47. Yes! Yes, yes, please! Since our attack bonus, perfect upgrade for our good hit buddy Slash. Oh! Getting serious, I see. Yeah, I'll keep you out. This would be hers or his? I don't know. Yes, his. Milo Tech, level 46, and pure water type, Marvel Scale for the ability. Hydro Pump, recover Ice Beam to summon boys above and shit on the zone. Alright, you know what? Now I've added out to here. Okay, Booty, give it the Thunderbolt. Shut it down. Not. Uh-oh. 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 Go for the Electro Ball. Boom! Ah, girl! Alright. Celio, huh? Okay, I'll play with it. So Celio here is gonna be level 44, water ice type, thick bat for the better. I guess ice water for the side pick, but what difference does it make? They're the same thing. But the moves Encore, Waterfall, Aurora Beam, and Body Slam. I swear to God, if you use Encore when I use Embargo, I hate your face. Not your face, Celio, but his face. Alright. Come on now, Bonsai. Let's disrespect the crowd. Ooh, Aurora Beam. You know what? We're holding this off. We put Earthquake to good use. And also, sorry Wallace, but you can't use healing items anymore. Good use for something that's going to be coming up later. Alright. Her last Pokemon. Sea King, level 44, pure water type, Swift Swim for the ability, Waterfall, Rain Dance, Aqua Ring, and Horn Drill. I want to get rid of this thing here and now. Because if that Horn Drill connects, it's a one-hit KO. Why did it not use Rain Dance? You know what? I'm gonna be a dirty boy. Oh, we have a speed time. What? Well, then again, you hold to me. You gave her serve a buff. Bravo! But thank you. I realize now your authenticity and magnificence as a Pokemon trainer. I find much joy in having met you and your Pokemon. You're proving yourself worthy of the Rain Badge. Accept it. Having that badge assures your full obedience of all your Pokemon and every command you make. The Rain Badge. And so you never forget the battle we shared. Here! HMO 5 Waterfall! Nice. The HMO I'm giving you contains Waterfall. It allows you to smash into an opponent with the force requiring to climb a waterfall itself. Yes, it is a magnetic move. Yet it also has a certain elegance and can sometimes cause opponents to flinch. Now, with the power of the Rain Badge, you will become able to use this HM move, Waterfall, to scale walls of cascading water. Many paths are open to you now. One path will take you to the Pokemon League. It is the goal that all trainers in Hoenn aspire to reach after obtaining all 8 gym badges. If that is the path you choose, then you must find your way to the island said to be the most remote in Hoenn, Evergrande. But if it is a different path you seek, and you would rather pursue Pokemon or complete a Pokedex, the rumor that reached me that the wind whispers that Professor Birch of Little Road has created a more powerful Pokedex. Visit him, obtain this new technology, and I have a little doubt you will encounter more diverse Pokemon than ever before. I will hope that a bright future waits for you, whether path it is you choose. Dang, he talks a lot. Before we go any further, I think it's about time we finally hit put a brand new item, the Eon Flute, to some good use, and we are off! At this point, we technically no longer have any need for our Fly HF. Oh, wait a minute. We have a couple locations that are now open to us. Like this place, for instance. A Mirage Island. Well, maybe I'll come back here for it a little bit later. And if you press down the B button like I'm doing, we can have a spin dash. Yeehaw! Ha! Let's go inside. You doing okay, Jack? You look a little tired. You would not believe all the excitement that I had yesterday. Alright. Let's head inside. Welcome back, Derek! You must be tired after all the recent exploits. It has been keeping me updated about all of your grand adventures around Hoenn. After hearing all that you've been up to, there's something I'd definitely like to share with you. The fact of the matter is that after you've resolved that kerfuffle with a super ancient Pokemon, that's a weird word, a number of Pokemon never before recorded in the Hoenn region began to appear all over. Those Pokemon are precisely the subject of my many long years of research. They are Pokemon which are thought to have resided in Hoenn thousands of years ago. We'll finally be able to meet Pokemon never before seen, the very Pokemon I pursued all these years. I'm so excited I feel like I'm about to burst! So excited that I went right ahead and upgraded the Pokedex to be ready for all of them. Now, let me upgrade your Pokedex while you're here. The National Pokedex. You'll now find the National Pokedex on your Pokedex menu, so use it well. It's been suggested that Hoenn is now more hospitable to Pokemon after the incident in Sootopolis. However, it does not necessarily mean the environment has to become any more hospitable to humanity. People, Pokemon, and nature. The balance between these three great ecosystems have shifted greatly. Can't wait for you to start exploring the new world. Exploration may help us to learn how best to coexist with Pokemon from this time forward. Hope you'll find your own answers into this great question as you continue your journey with our Pokedex. We have new Pokemon that are now accessible to us. I mean, a ton of brand new Pokemon that are now accessible to us. But before we go any further, there is something that I want to quickly look into. If I recall correctly, this should be right over here. A Mewtwo Knight X. We now have Mega Stones that are not accessible to us from back then, now accessible to us now. Needless to say, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be going around all of the locations we've been to from this point onward and talk about the new Pokemon that we can encounter now that we've obtained the National Pokedex, and that we can finally find some Pokemon to potentially add to our team. Starting off here at Route 101, we have 3 new Pokemon that we can find. First up is Lillipup. Lillipup! This is a pure normal type that becomes one of the fastest physical attackers that you will find. Look at its ability of Pick Up. You know what this thing does. It is one of the absolute best abilities out there. But if you're planning on getting a Pokemon such as this, disregard what I said and go for either Vital Spirit or Run Away. Those 2 abilities will become one of the best possible abilities that you can go for in either Intimidate or Scrappy. If you can't, I recommend Run Away personally, and if you can get one, it can finally do some damage to Ghost Timers with that Scrappy ability. Hallelujah! Next up is Sewaddle. Can I explain on how much praise that I want to give to those Pokemon that were given a much needed boost from Generation 5? You're definitely going to get it on this one. It becomes a decent physical sweeper in the form of Leavanny, and even at this point, it can learn Struggle Bug and even Razor Leaf. Unfortunately, the Pokemon are encountered here are pretty low leveled, and they can be hard to raise, but if you can get one, you will have one of the best bug and grass type Pokemon out there. Next up, Zorua. Hey, remember that dark type Pokemon that you can't obtain from Black and White 1? Here it is in its finest! This is a very fast and mixed attacker, and to the point of when it has one of the most confusing and competitive battling out there. With that signature ability of Illusions, it takes the form of the Pokemon at the back of the party, if it's not it, and it can be one of, if not the most confusing way on how to deal against competitive play, especially in double battles. The only real catch to this is that Zorua will eventually become a more of a special sweeper, but it still can do a lot of good damage with the correct standards are made. But dang, does it look cool! If you didn't tell from the top of the screen that I went up against a Lillipup, and quite frankly, I'm actually kind of curious about this one. And also, I'm going to show you guys something I actually found rather funny. That Kyogre that I caught, it has a Joey nature! Which it has plus speed and I think minus special defense, I believe it is. We'll find out in a minute if this thing loads up, but It's one of the funniest things that I saw about it, and finally got myself a freaking roller cat. There it is. Oh, minus special attack. Don't even think about that. Okay, so yeah, pick up for the ability and relaxed. Plus defense, minus speed, but you know what? It's all good. It's not like it's gonna make any difference, would it? Nah. Actually, yeah, why not? Route 103 up here.
Oh.
Has 2 new Pokemon that we can encounter up here. One of being Temple. This is a water type with Swift Swim for the ability, and then eventually become a Park Ground type, meaning it'll only have one weakness, which is grass. I love the water ground types, especially for this one in particular. But like I previously said, these Pokemon are usually found to be pretty low level. If you can find one, and if you want to raise it, you will have no problems with using this one. The only real catch is, it's decent, and unless if you want to go for that Swift Swim Rain Dance combo, you're not going to be able to have some good use for it unless if you want to do some major grinding on this one. But it's still not bad nonetheless. Finally, Gothita! This is a psychic type Pokemon that's mostly a special wall. It's kind of strange on how it works. It's basically the Drowsy of the 5th generation. It will take a while for it to get to its final evolution on Gothita, but if you can get it up there, it's decent. But since it's mostly meant to be a special wall, it's hard to use. But if you can get by all that, it's not bad. I just realized we just covered the Pokemon for round 102. So, my bad. Promise I didn't mean to do that on purpose. This time for real. Route 103. 2 new Pokemon, just like on Route 102. And let's do this correctly this time. First up, Shellos. This is a water ground type by default, and honestly, not bad. You can find one of each kind from either the east or the west, depending on what kind of Shellos you're going for. They're all around not too bad, but they're very slow and kind of hard to raise. But that doesn't mean that they're bad. I love the Shellos line. It's one of my absolute favorites from the 4th generation. The only real negative is that it's, like I said, it's slow. But if you can get by all that, you will have one of the absolute best water ground types that I can ever recommend, especially when the correct standards are made. Finally, a very hard Pokemon to catch of Chatot. With the catch rate of, I think it's 30? This can be a hard Pokemon to catch, and I don't know why. The only real reason why you ever want this is that it comes with a signature move of Chatter. This is a special normal type move that has a high chance of dealing confusion depending on how much you scream it into the mic. It's very odd. Honestly, why would you want to have a Pokemon such as this when it's hard to catch from the start? I'm not saying it's unusable, but experiment. You might find some good use out of it somehow. Okay. Now that I got myself caught up with that, why don't we go to check up on our father? What the? Is that a Lotad? Your worm? Oh. Usually those are with a high potential points of that, meaning it could be something very nice. Since it's level 12, it is pretty high level for how it is out here, but you know what? Let's do it! Why not? 1, 2, 3, click! Okay. So now that I'm finished up with all that, might as well see for what we got from here. I know I was holding a Peccaberry, but dang, does it look nice. Wimble is targeted by Swallow as prey. This Pokemon will try to resist by pointing its spikes on its rear at the attacking predator. It will weaken the foe by leaking poison from the spikes. Sounds familiar. That sounds like something that I would usually see from any caterpillar. Okay! So now that we've gotten that taken care of and out of the way, I think it's about time that we go ahead and we end things off from right here. Next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, we begin more little regional travels, and see what other kind of Pokemon that we can find out there in the wilderness. Now that we've gotten the National Pokedex and Kyogre is under our belt and in the PC. See you guys then.